Welcome everyone, this is the 6th edition of NYW Live, and we are firmly on the road to Manhattan Mayhem, looking things off with a huge tag team grudge match. As you can see, coming out here is Eddie, and joined by his brother, very soon. And here comes TJ Nicholson. The Nicholsons are here, and they're going to be competing in this opening match tonight, a tag team match. It's going to be the Nicholsons taking on First Class, Sam Edwards and Brody Swanson. Issues between these two teams happened over the last couple months. I mentioned our last NYW Live. This all started during the World's Glory tournament, when the First Class actually attacked Eddie. That caused a distraction that allowed Plus to advance in the second round over TJ. Eddie and TJ, they got some revenge on the kickoff show of NYW Glory against Edwards and Swanson. We heard from Swanson last week saying that this wasn't personal and that TJ and Eddie had to make it personal, but I think to them it already was. Now, apparently it's confirmed that there will be a 6-man tag team match. Twice the Manhattan Mayhem, the Nicholsons, and a partner of their choice will take on the First Class. So we're gonna get a preview here with this big tag team matchup. Got a lot for you on this edition of NYW Live. We're going to hear from my brother Al Cabrera regarding what happened on the last live. If you missed it, we have a new pure champion, Tyler Watson, and it directly was due to Ryan Evans attacking Al towards the end of that match. We're also going to hear from Zaire Steele after the fallout of what happened at NYW Glory. Steele was close to becoming world champion thanks to James Dean's interference. That didn't happen. He's going to address that tonight. He also can't be happy considering he lost at AWF Glory Day 6, losing Tommy Fenn in the last internet title match of that company. Of course, he's going to be on the road to a call to title opportunity as well. But he's going to address James Dean here tonight. Also got Grimm. He can go one-on-one with Stephen Marquez. We're going to have Anna Nightmare take on Rosetta. Also, apparently, from what I heard, the final spot in the Gauntlet for the Gold match is actually going to be determined tonight as well. From what I'm hearing, I believe Matt Thunder apparently was disgruntled about his lack of opportunities of late. He demanded to be given that shot. I guess Bubba will granted it, because he's going to be taking on Jacob Baker in a no disqualification match. The winner will earn the final spot in the International Championship match that takes place at Manhattan Mayhem. They got for the gold. So that's a big match happening tonight as well. Here comes First Class, like I said. Edwards and Swanson certainly been on a good showcase of late. Like, they did win that kickoff match, despite getting their asses kicked at the end of it. And Silas Moore has been on a skyrocket of momentum, considering he was able to successfully get to the finals of the Road to Glory tournament, beating a lot of good, strong, wrestlers in that tournament, including TJ and Eddie. As mentioned, what a kick there, and Eddie immediately gets tags in. TJ lost to Eddie and lost to Silas Moore in the second round, and then he defeated Eddie Nicholson in the semifinals. Of course, he also defeated Al in the quarterfinals, and there was some shenanigans in that, as I mentioned. Like I said, we're firmly on the road to Manhattan Mayhem. There's a tag, as Swanson tags in. Edwards does a kick, elbow shot. Teamwork by First Class here, elbow, and then off the second rope, another elbow. Big opportunity for these two men to get a victory over two established competitors in NYW and in the virtual wrestling scene. As you saw, that was an impressive move. That was a one count though. Impressive move, float over into that backbreaker combination by Edwards. So now there's more watches on. Also, we're going to have the East Side are going to be in tag team match, and they're going to take on the Ohio Flight Crew. Tag team titles will be on the line at Manhattan Mayhem as well. 2 out of 3 falls. as the No 5 Republic will battle the East Side. A lot of big matches here tonight. And oh, he went for a cutter that was swatted by Edwards. I also have to mention the big main event tonight. Thinking of 2 out of 3 falls. It's going to be 2 out of 3 falls tonight in the main event for the YouTube Championship. Connor Greene is going to challenge Isaiah Ice for the YouTube title. Sam Edwards looking to wear down Eddie. He's got him in the corner here. Sweeps out the leg there by Eddie Nicholson. Now Eddie's got him up here. And a big sliced bread, standing sliced bread, takes out Sam Edwards. I was watching on it. Eddie up to the top rope and hits the Meteor from the top. Now tags in TJ. TJ's back in the match here. So these two men probably want to go better into singles aspirations. That's what Road to Glory tournament was all about. But due to the issues with First Class, it kind of intertwined for them to focus away from that. Like I said, Eddie got to the semifinals of the tournament. And Eddie's actually held the championship in NYW. He was the second ever NYW Pure champion. TJ yet to hold a championship in NYW. Big clotheslines. He's held a lot of titles though throughout virtual wrestling. He was the Empire World Champion at one point when Empire was around. He was the AWF Extreme Champion, AWF Tag Team Champion. One half of the current Call Ourselves Tag Team Champions with John Blackos. He's also the current Visual Pro Wrestling World Champion, and he was the final AWF World Champion as well. And there's a lung blower right there. And there's a tag by Brody Swanson. Tag into Brody Swanson. Swanson knocks Eddie off the apron here. Big opportunity. What a win this could be for these two men. As he drops TJ on his head there. Now into the cover. Lateral press. Got the cover. Only 2. Now TJ able to recover though. He swaps. He hit that elbow to try to get some breathing room, but he couldn't capitalize, and then he gets punched in the face. TJ trying to get back to his feet. Finally does. But no, here he's got him hooked. He's got Swanson up in the air raid crash. Hits the air raid crash immediately. Gets into a cover. He's got the leg hook, but that's only 2. What a way to kick off this night with this big tag team matchup. Also, I have to mention, family won't hear too much about it, but what I heard when we started the show last time with a Rising Star title match, and it did not end conclusively. It says a double team move there because 2 men assaulted the Rising Star champion Damian Shelley and Brandon Quavez. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Springboard moonsault there onto Swanson. Into the cover. Throws it down, only 2. From what I heard. Wait, Edwards is in the ring and he gets super kicked. A lot going on right now. Edwards got his head kicked off, and oh, Swanson might get his head kneed in, but no, that was stopped. Swanson got out of it. Swanson stopped that. Backbreaker, clothesline. As I mentioned, it was Chad Crowley and a mystery man. I had no idea who he was, and they both assaulted Shelley and Quavez. Apparently, that man is known as Ronnie Miles. He is a officially contracted superstar since recently, apparently. And those 2 men apparently gave some ultimatum to Robert Raw regarding more attacks if they didn't give him what they wanted, which was Ronnie a contract, and apparently Robert Raw had to agree to it. So Ronnie Miles is apparently officially a NYW superstar. Focus on the match now is attacking the Swanson. There's that gut wrench, and now these knees to Eddie. All this to say that apparently there was a reason for this attack, and they negotiated, along with Rodney getting a contract, that there would be a Rising Star Championship match at Manhattan Mayhem. Don't have all the details just yet. And oh, look at this cutter there by Eddie. But apparently next week on NYW Live 7, Damian Shelley is going to face Roddy Miles in his first match, and it's going to be a hardcore match. That's all I know for now. There's a shooting star press cover, only 2. Damian Shelley will face Roddy Miles in a non-title hardcore match on the next NYW Live. as TJ got tagged back in again. Knocks Swanson off the apron. Knocks Swanson off the apron. Now TJ gets hit with an exploder. TJ hits Sam Edwards with an exploder suplex. So the card's starting to take shape for the matches that are going to happen at Manhattan Mayhem, and which night they're on will be confirmed soon as well. Because we're also going to have a kickoff show. Like I said, Manhattan Mayhem. Oh, well, look at this. We went for the Icarus, but that was countered. Manhattan Mayhem will take place in MetLife Stadium in the New York, New Jersey area. And oh, look at that. Double underhook. That's kind of like an Icarus there. That Sam Edwards just hit on Brody Swanson. He just hit that there, and oh no. He's got him hooked up. You've seen him with the torture rack bomb. Torture rack bomb to Eddie. Into a cover, but no, TJ breaks it up. Since MetLife Stadium is where Manhattan Mayhem is going to take place. 2-night event, and there will be one kickoff show that also takes place. That kickoff show is going to take place in the Manhattan Center in Manhattan, New York. So it's going to be a great night for action. And Swanson's now back in control here to take out Eddie. Brody Swanson with these shots on Eddie, trying to take out Eddie Nicholson here. Again, it would be a big victory for the first class to win this matchup and defeat two established stars like Eddie and TJ here. Or Eddie able to get that kick in, and now he's probably making a mistake here. He's focused on the illegal man. Oh wait. Look like Eddie had the eyes in the back of his head, and it's a stomp. Big stomp there on Swanson. Eddie comes back, and there's a rolling cutter. A big rolling cutter. Sam Edwards gets knocked on the apron. TJ gets tagged back in here. Now TJ looking to capitalize on the situation. Looking to capitalize here. Got him hooked up. Smoking gun by TJ. Into the cover. Shoulders are down here onto Swanson. And it's over. The Nicholsons win. Nicholsons get a huge victory here tonight. And some payback for all the issues they've had as of late. So Nicholson defeat first class in our opening match here on NYW Live, number 6. Big win for the Nicholsons as we head towards that 6-man tag. I guess a big question is going to be, who would their partner be? You don't know, time will tell, but right now, Nicholson celebrate with a big win. Gore can't be happy as of course Sam Edwards and Brody Swanson are recovering on the outside. They're not in good condition. Gore is frustrated about everything going on here. Wait, Moore's in the ring, and oh, Moore! Silas Moore's got a chair. And he's attacking TJ and Eddie with the chair. They've just went through a match. They're in no condition to fight back here. They're being assaulted with chair shots. Silas Moore just assaulting TJ and Eddie with chair shots as he's frustrated with what just happened to his cohorts in the first class. Moore is on top here. Wait a second. I recognize that music. Could it be? It is! It's Ace Nicholson. We haven't seen Ace Nicholson in NYW in over a year and a half. Last time we saw him was in War Games. He had suffered an injury. He didn't compete in the Crossroads Rumble. We hadn't seen him since then. He's back. Ace Nicholson is back to help his family. Moore is frustrated. He's in the ring. He's frustrated. Ace Nicholson is here, making his return to NYW. We haven't seen him. Like I said, we haven't seen him in a long time. He looks in great shape. He's back. And I think it's no secret. I think we found out who the Nicholsons are going to pick as their partner. What an ovation here for Ace Nicholson. Coming back to NYW here tonight. He was the first ever YouTube champion in NYW history. And now he's here. He blocked that chair shot. Boy tried to fight with the chair. And he gets kicked in the face. Ace Nicholson is here. And he just took out the leader of First Class, Silas Moore. It was clear that Moore had a plan here to try to take out Eddie and TJ, and Ace wasn't going to let that happen. Chair shot. Turnabout is fair play. As Ace Nicholson is back here. And now he tries to fight back, and Moore is going to get out dodge. He's going to get out dodge. Sam Edwards and Swanson already went up the ramp here. And Ace is back, and Ace celebrates here. Ace Nicholson is back, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to kick off this edition of NYW Live. And as I just heard, it is confirmed. First Class versus the Nicholsons. Big six-man tag team match that will take place at Manhattan Mayhem as the Nicholsons all celebrate in the ring. What a way to kick off this edition of NYW Live. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a non-title match coming up next. Stephen Marquez is going to go one-on-one with the North American champion, Grimm. We haven't seen Grimm in a long time here in NYW. Stephen, we haven't seen Stephen in a little while. I think the last time we saw him was in the first round of the World to Glory tournament. He was defeated by Tyler Watson in pretty convincing fashion. He's trying to get an opportunity here as he's going to face the American champion. And while I admire his heart, I wouldn't want to face this monster that's coming out to the ring in just a few minutes. We saw what happened last week, the brawl him and Tyson Gore had. It was like a 3-minute brawl. It was a ridiculous amount of time. We had tons of security to separate them, and Gore is not here tonight because of this. Mandated, and apparently they will battle for the North American title at Manhattan Mayhem. That's confirmed. The monstrous North American champion, Grimm. This man, monster, demon, whatever you want to call him, he isn't a normal human being. That's for sure. Especially defending the championship at NYW Glory in a steel cage match, pinning Ryan Evans, also defeating Tyson Gore. But it seems like the issue between him and Gore is not over. Continuing the brawl that happened last week. Grimm capturing his first championship back at Supreme, defeating Tyson Gore to win the North American title. Apparently that wasn't enough for him. He wants to just end Tyson Gore. I don't know if he even has any care for Steven. And I wouldn't want to beat Steven. He also put DJ Smith out of action many months ago just because he could. He attacked DJ Smith for no reason at all. We haven't seen DJ since then. Probably also he couldn't compete in the World to Glory tournament because of an attack that took place at Supreme. Gore also couldn't compete because of that. Ryan Evans, boy, got punished by not being allowed to compete in the tournament. Either way, pretty sure Grimm is completely looking past Steven here. But can never look past your opponent. We saw a huge upset last week. St. Louis lost in second. And now we know he's going to defend the championship against 9 other opponents in an international gauntlet match. Gauntlet for the gold. He said the last opponent in that match is going to be determined tonight. No disqualification between Matt Thunder and Jacob Baker. What a match that should be. But right now we got the singles match between Steven and Grimm. And if Steven could maybe somehow pull a miracle and defeat Grimm, he could get a future North American title shot. Steven, though, he's not going to back down, but he gets booted in the face. He gets booted right in the face and then gets hit with a 1031 there. 1031. I mentioned Dalton Ross made his debut last week and pinned Cesar Luis in seconds, only to be assaulted after the match, and Laguerre made his return. And of course, this match maybe could last not that long, but it might not be the same determination. A champion like Grimm, I don't think he's going to let that happen to him. So he got a leg drop in, gets the leg drop, Steven gets out the way. Now, springboard drop kick hits its mark. He got the big man off his feet here. Steven has to capitalize. Steven's got to capitalize on a situation here. Shot to midsection, hits a neck breaker. He's got to continue the offense here if he wants to get a chance of getting a win in this matchup, but he gets swatted away by Grimm. Grimm swats him away here, and he's got him by the face, and now he tosses him in the air with that suplex. This is just monstrous behavior by Grimm. And now another suplex. Now, oh, he's going to go for the choke slam. This is over here, and it could be the end. No, Steven blocks it somehow and hits a moonsault on the corner. Steven's got some fight left in him. Got some fight left. And now he's got him hooked up in a fisherman. Suplex with the bridge. Oh, but that's only one. That only got a 1 count. And now, oh my goodness, what was that? Sinton there just took Grimm out of it. But he's got the offense in, that's for sure. He's keeping the offense here. Oh, he went for a splash, but that didn't get anything. Oh, what a punch to the face. Steven is on a dream streak. He had some momentum, but Grimm maybe took all of it out of it. Took it all away. Now he knocks him off the apron. Now Steven. This isn't going to be good for Steven. Grimm is in complete control here. Continuing to assault him. No, he's got him on the throat. Choke slam on the floor. Choke slam on the floor. Steven is flattened. And now back in the ring. And oh, this may be the end here. Steven is out of it. And now Grimm's got him up. He's got him up in the Doomstone. Doomstone connects. Shoulders are down. And this is over. Grimm wins. I mean, it was kind of hard to decipher a different outcome, but Grimm, Steven got some offense there, but Grimm just the momentum as he leads into that championship match. But Grimm taking on Gore, Tyson Gore at Manhattan Mayhem. It looks like we're gonna hear from him.
I am not one to speak much, so I'll just say this. Tyson Gore was someone I looked up to. We grew up in the same town, but he chose to leave to pursue wrestling while I stayed. I eventually chose to leave and got signed at Empire. That company closed before our business could be finished. So I choose to finish it here in NYW. I took the North American title from you at Supreme and at Manhattan Mayhem. I can finish the job. Robert Wall said I could have any type of match I wanted. I've already made my choice, and I have already brought it out to the ringside. It will be Grimm versus Tyson Gore for the North American Championship in a casket match.
Oh my goodness. That's the first time I've ever heard Grimm speak. But he just confirmed it. Look at the ringside. There's the casket. It's going to be Grimm versus Tyson Gore for the North American title in a casket match. A casket match? The first time ever in NYW history. That is going to be brutality at its finest. No pinfalls or submissions. Oh my goodness. Only way to win is throw your opponent in a casket. Steven's still at ringside. And it looks like Grimm's not done giving out punishment. When did it? Who brought this casket out to the ring? I didn't see anybody. But this casket is out in the ringside area. And Grimm is assaulting Steven. And he's sending a message to Tyson Gore. Steven is being assaulted here. This isn't fair. This isn't right. He won the match. But now, like always, he's a monster. He only cares about unleashing punishment. He only cares about unleashing punishment. And now another one. Another tombstone to Steven. Grimm is destructive. He won the match. He made his declaration. He said he was going to end this at Manhattan Mayhem. And now the casket's open. The casket's open. And now Steven is going to be the example. Lamb to the slaughter for Grimm. And he's going to put him in the casket. Despicable. Steven is resting in peace here.
Last week on NYW Live, after disappointingly losing in my quarterfinal match at NYW Glory, I went into it having a point to prove, and I was going to defend my Pure Championship. My Pure Championship in a triple threat match for the first time that the title was ever defended in a triple threat match. Me against Webb Morgan against Tyler Watts. And all three of us put everything on the line to achieve victory, to try to become the Pure Champion. And when it looked like I was close, I was attacked. I was attacked from behind by Ryan Evans. I was attacked, I was thrown back in the ring, and next thing I know, I'm looking up at the lights, and Tyler Watson is the Pure Champion. Now, I'm going to go back to that down the line, but right now, I'm going to focus on the man that decided to screw me over, decided to take the choice of whether or not I was champion out of my hands. A man that I helped train in Ryan Evans. Now, you decided not to show up here tonight. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you to come out to the ring next week and accept a challenge from me for a match at NYW Mayhem. And to sweeten the pot, I've already talked to Robert Wall, and I got a match with Matthew Stone next week. So when I beat him, you better come out and accept my challenge, or I will come to you and beat a response out of you. The miracle isn't going to be so nice anymore, thanks to you, Ryan Evans.
One finger and a fist. I'll claw my way out of any situation.
What a declaration by the Miracle Al Cabrera.
I'll fight my way out of any confrontation.
As we continue on with action here tonight, NYW Live number 6, and as I mentioned earlier, we're going to have this Extreme Rules match here tonight. The winner is going to have that final spot in the Gauntlet for the gold match for the International Championship that would take place at Manhattan Mayhem. Jacob Baker, last time we saw him, he unfortunately lost his first round match in the Road to Glory tournament to Eddie Nicholson. He's trying to chase opportunities. He has down on his luck as of late. He's looking for another chance here. He can win this match tonight. Granted, this stems from an off-camera argument between these two men, Jacob Baker and Matt Thunder. And Robert Wall decided to make this match for the final spot and give these men an opportunity. Matt Thunder, we have not seen much of him. The last time we saw him, I believe, was in the in this tag team tournament will shortly have to return when him and Indy Lobo lost in their first round match to the first class. That was many months ago. Maybe at the end of last year. That may be the last time we saw Matt Thunder. He's here tonight to take on Jacob Baker. And he said both these men have a chip on their shoulder. Those despicable actions by Grimm just moments ago. Officials and medical staff did get Casket out of the arena and get Steven out of it for medical attention. Apparently he is okay. What an announcement that Grimm made just moments ago. Open American title match that's going to take place at Manhattan Mayhem. It's going to be a casket match. Grimm defending against Tyson Gore. Here is Matt Thunder, as I mentioned. We have not seen him in a long time. Apparently he was frustrated at that fact and decided to do something about it. He's got this chance. If he can win this match tonight, he'll get a spot on Manhattan Mayhem and possibly become the international champion. But again, he has to win this match. Plus he's been part of many companies, including the AWF fandom as well. He was a former U.S. champion in fandom. He hasn't had too many opportunities here in NYW. He was a part of the old regime as well before the return. Now look at this. There's Baker with a shot. Said this is an Extreme Rules match. And I believe it's Falls Count Anywhere. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure. It may not be. Either way, Baker, this is his type of matchup. And if it's a way for him to get back on track is a win here, for sure. To get that spot in the international gauntlet for the gold. And now he's got him hooked up here. Suplex position. Matt Thunder. Oh, floats through. Chop block right to the leg. Thunder showing some aggression here. And he went right into a DDT. That was impressive. Said the card led many matches taking shape for Manhattan Mayhem. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. A moonsault to the floor. Changed direction in midair. I don't know how he did that. But it did not work. Baker got out of the way. And now he's got hooked up here. And he throws him right onto the barricade. And so we started off the night with Eddie and TJ, the Nicholsons, winning that tag team matchup against First Class. And Ace Nicholson made his return. And apparently, from what Al said earlier, what a kick. Al challenged Matthew Stone to a match next week. Apparently Matthew Stone's going to be in the international gauntlet for the gold, but I guess he's going to kind of pay for the sins of what Ryan Evans did last week, costing Al Cabrera the pure championship. So next week we'll have, what a pull up, Al versus Matthew Stone. Apparently we're also, like I mentioned, going to have just like this week, going to have no disqualification matchup. It's going to be Damian Shelley taking on, oh my goodness, I thought I just threw the chair right into the Jacob Baker's face. Damian Shelley's going to take on the debuting Ronnie Miles. Apparently also confirmed, oh my god, with chair shot. I can also confirm apparently Troy Saint will have a matchup. He's going to go one-on-one with Tyson Gore. What a match that would be. There's a Spanish Fly in the ring after all those weapons. Troy Saint versus Tyson Gore is going to happen on the next NYW Live, number 7. And we're also going to have Tommy Walker one-on-one with Jose Blanco with an uppercut. A couple of the matches confirmed for the next NYW Live. There's a chair shot by Baker. Baker just cracked the skull of Matt Thunder here. And I don't know if this is territory for Thunder, but this is Baker's bread and butter. Those qualifications. And they threw him into the ring post, and then 2 big boots right to the face. The aggression on Baker here. He's got a chip on his shoulder, as I mentioned, and he wants to be a part of the biggest show in NYW's history. Matt Thunder is completely out of it here. And now Baker Getting back in the ring here, but Thunder's fighting back here. Kicks to the legs, chops. He's the smaller of the individuals in this matchup, but he's trying to fight back here. Got him in the corner. He's got a table set up. The table set up here. No, that was stopped. Knees right to the back. Now Baker. Oh, that table could have been used there, but no, flatliner. He flatlines Baker, now to the cover to win this matchup. Only 2. Again, I don't think Thunder cares about inflicting pain. He just wants to win this and move on to be part of the International Gauntlet. And Baker likes to inflict punishment. Now he's got him set up on the table here. This isn't good for Baker. As Thunder's on the top rope. And Thunder hits a splash through the table. What a move there. He just splashed Jacob Baker right through that table. Got the cover. Shoulders are down. This is enough to win this matchup. No. Baker kicks out. Baker can take a lot of punishment. I don't think Thunder can believe that he was able to kick out of that. Now over the top rope, Baker hangs on, but he gets knocked off the apron. Baker's hurting here. And Thunder has another table. He set him up with another table. And now what is that? He's got a kendo stick. Got a kendo stick, but Baker stops that and cracks Thunder with it. And now right to the back of the head with this kendo stick. Oh my goodness, what shots. Right to the face. And now back in the ring. The aggression here. One of these two men want the opportunity to get into that International Gauntlet for the gold. And as he drops him on his head, does Baker. And now this could get the win. This could get the victory to advance. And no, Thunder kicks out. Like I said, these two men have something to prove here. They have something to prove to try to get that opportunity. Thunder gets out of that and hits a drop kick. What a drop kick. Look at the vertical leap that Thunder had to take to get that drop kick in. And now, oh, he went for the chair shot. Went for the chair shot. That was stopped at a close line to the back of the head. Right to the back of the head by Baker. And now, a chair shot to the back of the head. That could be the end. Got the cover. Elbow in the face, but no, that doesn't get the 3. Kicking out of a chair shot right to the back of the head. So Thunder's hurt here. Now Baker, he's got a guitar. Well, on the East Coast, I don't know how much of a guitar matters. And oh my goodness, he just cracked him with it. Didn't break though, but he cracked him right in the gut with it. And now it breaks right over the head. And I believe this isn't false count anywhere. You have to get the pinfall in the ring to win this matchup. And there's a DDT on that concrete. That was brutal there. Baker's out on his feet here as Thunder throws the table back in the ring. But no, Baker wasn't conscious. He got those punches in and a discus clothesline. Wiping out Thunder here. And oh, look at this by Baker. No, crucifix. Powerbomb on the floor. I think he also caught what's left of that guitar as well. Thunder is hurt here, and this could be the opportunity for Baker to capitalize to win this matchup and get his ticket. And oh, wait a second. What the hell? That's Eddie Lobo. Eddie Lobo's here with a stop sign, and he just assaulted Baker. What's this about? And now he plants him. Oh my goodness. Eddie Lobo, well, we know he's friend and tag team partner of Matt Thunder, but this isn't really fair to attack him during this matchup. And another shot with the stop sign. What is this about? Eddie Lobo just assaulted Baker. Now he's getting out of dodge here. Well, there's no disqualifications, but again, I don't think this is really fair. We haven't seen Lobo in a while either, but well, Thunder's going to capitalize on it. He's going to capitalize as Baker's completely out of it. He just got assaulted on the outside here. Eddie Lobo's got out of the ringside area as Thunder brothers him through the second table. Baker is completely out of it. And now, what's he going to set up for? He's got him hooked up here. He calls this California Dreamin'. California Dreamin's locked in. Baker hasn't. Well, does he have anything left here? There's nowhere to go. He's got this locked in here, the sleeper. California Dreamin', and he taps out. Matt Thunder wins. Well, this is a big victory for Matt Thunder, but it's not without an asterisk because his friend and tag team partner Eddie Lobo, just directly allowed him to win this match. Regardless, he has the final spot in the International Gauntlet, and the 10 men are set for that matchup. Big win for Matt Thunder here. He's got a shot to become the international champion of Manhattan Mayhem. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. And we have women's action as Anna Nightmare is going to go one-on-one with Rosetta, the #1 contender for the women's championship. So last week, Yumi Mai defeated Tyson in a non-title match for momentum. We heard from Anna shortly after saying that she thought she was better than that in terms of attacking her back in NYW Glory, saying she had a little bit more class and respect, so she wouldn't do the same. But she apparently expects it to happen tonight. We don't know that for sure. I don't even know if you guys in the building. Regardless, Anna's here. She's gonna have this match tonight, trying to build momentum. She's gonna challenge Yumi Mai for the women's championship, which will be the main event of night 1 of Manhattan Mayhem. Big shoes to fill, but Anna wants to win the women's championship. She defeated Natsuko Shirakawa at NYW Glory to earn the opportunity. And now she's going to try to get momentum here and taking on Rosetta. There's a bit of history between these two, although outside of NYW. In Empire Wrestling, these two were actually set to compete at Empire Strikes Back 2 for the Empire Women's Championship. Rosetta was going to be the champion defending against Anna Nightmare. That match never happened because of the closure, of course, of Empire. And now they're going to compete here in NYW. Rosetta, of course, one of the women debuting here in the beginning of the season. Rosetta strong challenger for 2 times women's champion in Empire Wrestling, but she hasn't gotten that level of success since being a part of the women's division here in NYW. Well, she's trying to get back on track here. If she can defeat the #1 contender, that would go a long way into doing that. Now I have some news as well. Considering we're getting a lot of the card filled out, apparently it's going to be 2 battle royals that are going to take place on the kickoff show. 8 men and an 8 women battle royal. Those that are going to happen on the kickoff show of Manhattan Mayhem. That's going to take place in the Manhattan Center as well. And now Rosetta and a Nightmare. Gonna kick off this match. You're on NYW Live 6. As I mentioned, we got 2 more shows after this before we get to Manhattan Mayhem, NYW Live 7 and Supercard. We're gonna have, in addition of Supercard, which is gonna be the final show before we get to the kickoff and the main 2 nights of Manhattan Mayhem. So there's that power bomb there. What an impressive strength by Anna. Rosetta kicks out of that. Now Rosetta kick right to the head. Like I said, Rosetta's got something to prove here, considering she's had a string of losses lately. She was defeated by Natsu Shirakawa. That set up Shirakawa being the one to face Anna at NYW Glory. That was stopped, but there's a jawbreaker by Rosetta. Oh, she went for something there, and that was stopped by Anna. Now, one for Itsuguri, that was stopped. Back and forth between these 2 women, as now Rosetta just brings the punches down on Anna. What a night this has been so far. We've had a lot of action here. Still got a lot to come. We're gonna hear from Zaire Steele. The East Side is gonna take on the Wire Fight Crew. And of course, we got the main event, 2 out of 3 falls for the YouTube Championship. Oh, what a clothesline, just right to the face. Didn't catch her fully, but still caught her by Rosetta. And oh, look at this running knee strike. Big time running knee strike. We saw her do that back at Supercard to Natsu Shirakawa, but that only got 2. Imagine main event tonight, big 2 out of 3 falls match for the YouTube Championship. Connor Greene is going to challenge Isaiah Ice. And now, got this Boston Crab locked in. Boston Crab, after that big knee strike. Anna's hurting here. But she's able to try to use her strength to try to get to the ropes. Trying to, at least. But the pain's got to be hurting here. Rosetta's still got this locked in here. And I guess she's been able to sit down in it. And Anna just needs to try to reach out here. She's been hurting. Now she's trying to pull again here to try to get to the ropes. Can she do it? And the referee says she got to the ropes. Had to break the hold. And now she tried to get out, but they had to do damage. Anna's got to be hurting here, but she turns back the favor with a big kick right to the head. She's got to be hurting. After that, after being locked in that Boston Crab for as long as she was, there's an uppercut right to the face. And now back in the corner, kick right to the midsection. Went for something, now it's shot right to the midsection by Rosetta. Now Rosetta's going to fight back here. And now look at that, rolling reverse Death Valley driver, and look at the disrespectful slaps right to the face. Now back in the corner, Rosetta's in control here. Instead of victory for Rosetta would be a big opportunity to get back in contention for a women's championship. She went for something, but Anna gets off, knocks her down. Now Anna Nightmare. Oh, second rope DDT. That was impressive. That spiked her right on her head. Got the cover. Can Anna pick up the victory here? No. Rosetta got her hit, grabbed the rope, and that forced the break. Couldn't kick out, but she grabbed the rope there. Now, over the top rope. Just clotheslined her out, and oh, went for a dive, and that missed. Rosetta got out of the way. And now, she's looking to take control back in her favor. DDT on the floor. A big DDT by Rosetta on the floor. And now she's going to do a second one. That can't be good to damaging the #1 contender. Now she's going to get it back in the ring here. Not going for the cover. She hit 2 DDTs on the floor. No, she's going to hit a third one in the ring. 3 DDTs. 2 on the floor, 1 in the ring. Although she's got to waste some time to try to get her away from the ropes here. And now she's got the cover. Can Rosetta pick up a victory here too? Oh, so close. That was so close. But that time wasted to try to get away from the ropes may have allowed Anna to kick out there. You know, she might be looking for Rose Petal. Signature move, the Rose Petal. No, Anna got the elbow in to stop that. She got the elbow in and hits a Falcon Arrow. There's the deal there to hit the Falcon Arrow. Anna, Rosetta's out. Rosetta's completely out of it. Maybe she's trying to make a statement here. She's trying to make a statement too. Yumi Mai, oh my goodness, what a German. Right off the ropes, she held on, but Rosetta rolled to the floor, but it didn't matter. Double foot stomp all the way to the floor. Rosetta tried to find a breather, but she just got annihilated there with that double foot stomp. She's out on her feet here, and now I think Anna's going to finish this off with Dream Eater. She hits the Dream Eater, the Hammerlock DDT, hooks the leg and gets the 3 count. It's over. Anna picks up a big victory. Rosetta tried here, but she just got dominated towards the end of that matchup. The offense was too much. Doing a big double stomp right to the lower. The Dream Eater, and that was academic, a 3 count. And now more momentum for the number 1 contender. The question is, can she do it? Can she defeat Yumi Mai and become women's champion? Time will tell on that. But until then, she got a big victory tonight. And oh wait, Yumi Mai's here, just like Anna predicted. Yumi Mai tried to do the same thing and take the jump, but she was prepared for it. Big championship shot by Anna. And a kick. We mentioned last week, Anna said that she may try to do the same thing, and she dared her to do it, and she tried to, and it didn't work, and another shot right with the championship. Whatever plan Mai had backfired as Anna stands tall here on NYW Live. More momentum for the number 1 contender.
Oh. You know what? This one's gotta go on me. I gotta place this one on my shoulders. Because I should have known that in this life there are 3 certainties in this lifetime. And that is death, taxes, and Needham constantly screwing me over. NYW Glory, Troy Saint, you are a very lucky man, because you know, and everybody else in that crowd knew that I was just moments away from claiming another world championship. It was literally in my grasp until I had it taken away from me by you, James. You know, I don't understand it. It seems that no matter how hard I try to get rid of you, you keep coming back like the world's most dangerous cancer, growing inside of me until one day it finally consumes me. But I won't let that happen, Needham. I'm not gonna let that happen. For far too long, you have been a thorn in my side. For far too long, you have taken what is most precious from me, and I'm not letting it slide any longer. One way or another, one of us can't be in the same vicinity as one another. One of us can't be left standing any longer. Which is why I'm not issuing you a challenge, but I am making a demand. Manhattan Mayhem, James Needham, Zaya Steele, last man standing. And I promise to the entire NYW fan base and to every single person looking on. Not one of us will not be making it back. One of us will be lying in a pool of their own blood by the time that match is over. And by hook or by crook, it will be union. And that is a promise. And I swear on everything that I love and hold dearly in this world, you will be finally cut out of my life for good. And as for everybody else, let this be your last warning. Keep your distance.
Wow. I wouldn't want to be James either right now, considering what Isaiah is feeling right now. That man is not a happy man, considering everything that's happened to him, including the fact that he lost the Internet Championship in the final show of AWS history NYW Glory Days 6. But also the fact that he cost the World Championship at NYW Glory by J.C. So right there, he challenged him to a last man standing match at Manhattan Mayhem. That should be something to see. Apparently, James Neal is going to be in action on the next NYW Live as well. And tonight is the East Side. We saw what happened last week. Webb Morgan got his first shot at the singles title. Unfortunately, was unsuccessful in winning that match. Hollow Watson is the new pure champion. But tonight, he's here simply to support his brothers in the East Side in a big tag team match tonight. Louis Scott, Tracy Relic, former tag team champions, they lost the titles at NYW Glory to the Ohio Fight Crew. They're going to get their rematch at Manhattan Mayhem 2 out of 3 falls tag team title match. The main event, like I said, just like the main event tonight, it's also going to be 2 out of 2 falls. They're going to take on the Ohio Fight Crew tonight. We saw that the No Fight Republic were successful in their non-title match last week where they defeated Los Rojos in dominating fashion. Can the East Side do the same? Here comes the Ohio Fight Crew, Kyle Davis, CJ Jones. These two men haven't had as much success in the last few weeks. They did compete in the number 1 contenders tag team tournament. They lost in the first round. That was back at the end of last year, and they lost in the kickoff show of Glory. They were defeated by the Switchblades. Here we start this matchup tonight. Big tag team opportunity for the Ohio Fight Crew to face the former tag team champions. Question is, can they pick up the victory here? That's the question. As Kyle Davis and Louis Scott start off this matchup, back and forth here. There's a neck breaker by Kyle Davis. There's a double team offense there, and the CJ Jones is in, does the elbows, and a big elbow by Kyle Davis. CJ Jones trying to get ahead of Louis Scott here. Like I said, the tag team championships will be in a line 2 out of 3 falls at Manhattan Mayhem. There's a spine buster, only a 1 count by CJ. It was a big miracle for these two men, like I said, veterans of the game, when they won the tag team titles. Right before Supreme, that was a flapjack, defeating the Redemption, who were long-reigning tag team champions. That similar where the story got cut short when they lost the titles at Glory. And now tag in to Tracy Relic here, electric chair position, and a blockbuster. We've seen this move many times before by the former tag team champions. CJ Jones completely out of his feet here. Rolls to the floor, and Kyle Davis gets knocked down. And then look at the dive by Tracy Relic. Relic on fire here in this tag team matchup as Webb Morgan looks on. Of course, he's got to be disappointed at the fact that he was not the man to win the Pure Championship last week. It was Tyler Watson. There's a float over DDT there. But right now, he's just cheering on his brothers in the East Side in this tag team match, as that was dodged, and there's an atomic drop by CJ Jones. He said Jones and Davis are not rookies either. They've actually been around since I believe 2020. They were part of that first 4-team number 1 contenders 14 tag team championship tournament that crowned the first tag team champions. The East Side were also a part of that at the time, and but unfortunately never competed again in NYW after that. The Ohio Fight Crew did, but they've never been close to becoming the tag team champions, as the East Side were able to do. There's a Urinaki by Tracy Relic into a cover here to win this matchup, only 2. Knocks off CJ off the apron as Relic continues to keep going here. And now, big leg drop off the ropes. Big leg drop into a cover to win this matchup tonight. Hooks the leg, only 2. And now Tracy Relic only got a 2 count on that leg drop. And now big splash, but no. Big splash, but he got out of the way. Did Kyle Davis, and a big boot. He said this is a big opportunity for the Ohio Fight Crew to get a victory here. They haven't had a lot of victories lately. Double underhook, suplex there. Now up to the top rope here. Looking for big elbow, hits it. Big elbow, and now tag back into CJ. Cohesive unit are the Ohio Fight Crew. He said they've been around a long time. Maybe it's not as long as the East Side with a DDT, but they certainly have some veterans instincts. There's a cover, and Tracy Relic was able to get a hand on the rope. Couldn't kick out of that DDT, but got a hand on the rope. Now went for something, jawbreaker. Relic, springboard crossbody. Springboard crossbody takes out Davis. And now is at the corner here. There's a tag back into Louis Scott, big scoop slam. And now what's happening here? Oh, double team headbutts there by the East Side. And now Louis Scott hits a big splash. Hits the big splash. He's got the cover, lateral press, but that's only 2. And this is a good test for the East Side again. It's coming off that loss for the tag team titles. Oh, what a Spanish fly there by Jones. They need that momentum, that's for sure, in order to maybe feel more confidence to sell this another spine buster going into that tag team title match. Spine buster off the ropes here. Oh, he went for a drop kick. Scott got out of the way. Now, a couple of shots. Hey, look at these shots in the midsection. He's got those rapid fire fists, does Scott, but now coming back. Oh, Jones, but that was blocked. Again, strike fest here. Multiple shots here. I know, there to get his head clean taken off with a clothesline. And goodbye, Kyle Davis. Eastside are in control here. Eastside are in control, and now it looks like they're going to finish it off here. Here it comes, Eastside drive. Into the cover goes Relic. Shoulders are down. And good night. The Eastside win. Big victory for Louis Scott and Tracy Relic. When Morgan happy for his friends as they get a big victory and momentum as they go towards their opportunity to regain the tag team titles down the line at Manhattan Mayhem. With a victory here tonight. Victory here tonight for the number one contenders, the man that will be next in line for a tag team title shot. The question is, can they become the first ever two-time tag team champions at Manhattan Mayhem? We'll have to see for that. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Here comes the new pure champion. I guess the issue between him and Webb Morgan is not over. And here is Tyler Watson is here. Doesn't have his pure title with him, but this isn't a match or anything. Looks like Watson is just coming out here to pick a fight with Webb Morgan. These two have been at it for months at this point. It doesn't seem like it's going to be over. It'll be over, and there is Webb Morgan. He went out to confront the new pure champion, and they're going to go at it on the ramp here. They're brawling here. Webb Morgan and Tyler Watson. This issue is not over. I got a feeling that they're going to settle it soon. And there's a knee strike by Watson. So last week, thanks to Ryan Evans, Tyler Watson became pure champion. And now is seemingly focusing on Evans as he's going to face Matthew Stone next week. And look at this. They came for the crowd. Bulldog Peters and Tommy K just jumped the east side in the ring. They jumped Relic and Scott here. As Morgan and Watson brawl on the ramp here. The east side and the No Fight Republic here are having issues. They're brawling in the ring on the ramp here, continuing to fight here. Webb Morgan kicked Tyler Watson's head off. Big kick right to the face. These shots here. Now Watson fighting back. Like I said, these two teams, these two trios have issues set to score. Have issues to settle here, and it looks like they're going to try to settle them here. And look at this neck breaker on the ramp. Webb Morgan is being assaulted here by Tyler Watson. He's being absolutely assaulted here. And now in the ring, it looks like the No Fight Republic have control of the east side. As we see all these weapons and everything. Like I said, no match here. They're just brawling. They're just fighting each other. Relic trying to fight back here. Trying to fight back. Two men. So it's back and forth here. And oh, what a kick. These two men, they're just brawling here. And now, look back in the ring. I think they're brawling to the crowd here. And oh, look at this. Oh, redemption cutter on that steel. Tyler Watson assaulted by Morgan here. We need security. This has just been outright destruction here. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Here's our main event for this episode of NYW Live. YouTube title on the line, 2 out of 3 falls. Connor Greene and Isaiah Ice. These two men, like I said, have had issues for months. This all goes back to the first show of the return of NYW. Of course, NYW returned. Connor Greene made his first appearance in NYW in the main event. He had directly cost Isaiah Ice the NYW World Championship. That led to them having a match at Vindication, which Connor Greene won barely, although he got his ass kicked after the match by Ice. Following that, we had a Battle Royal on the next supercard. The winner got an immediate YouTube title opportunity right after. It was Isaiah Ice last eliminating Connor Greene to win the Battle Royal, and then he defeated Matthew Stone to become the YouTube champion. Since then, their paths were divided, but they intertwined again at NYW Glory. They both made it to the quarterfinals, and they met in the quarterfinals of the Road to Glory tournament. And it was Greene defeating Isaiah Ice in the quarterfinals. So you could say, in terms of singles matches, Greene has won. He's got 2 victories over Ice. Although technically, Isaiah Ice did beat him in a Battle Royal. But if Connor Greene wants to become the YouTube champion tonight and win his first championship in NYW, he has to pin or submit Ice 2 more times. Ice is going to have to get his first victory over Greene to retain. Not to mention the special stipulation of the YouTube title. 10 defenses get you a world title opportunity. You would have to give up the YouTube championship in order to do that. But 10 victories, 10 successful defenses. No one's got close to that. I think the record maybe 4 defenses. Right now, Isaiah Ice, I believe he's had, this would be his 3rd defense of the YouTube championship, if I remember correctly. He's supposed to be defending a rematch in the kickoff show of Supreme against Matthew Stone. And then his next defense was in the first round of the Road to Glory tournament, where he defeated Sean Wilder. Due to an injury, he wasn't able to have a defense before Glory, but he's defending the title tonight. Isaiah Ice, like I said, he's had a lot of opportunities. He talked about it before, that he's mentioned about his failures and his quest to become a champion in the past, and held for other titles. Being in the finals of the Pure Championship tournament all the way back at the beginning of NYW, failed to do that. He lost in a Call All-Stars Number Contenders tournament in the finals as well. He did win an Elimination Chamber match, a hittable title shot against the then champion Tommy Walker, which he was defeated. Of course, I mentioned the fact that he was unsuccessful in becoming the world champion at the beginning of this new season. But he is now a champion. He has his first championship in NYW, that's the YouTube title. Again, if he can get 10 successful defenses, he will get that ticket to the world title shot down the line. But again, no one's gotten close to that point. We've only had 2 previous holders. Ace Nicholson only had 1 defense, and Matthew Stone, I believe, had 3. This is a tough defense. Not only is it 2 out of 3 falls, but it gets a man Isaiah Ice has never defeated. Already lost 2 previous times to Connor Greene.
Introducing the challenger from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Connor Greene.
Now we have to mention Connor Greene has been having a lot of momentum lately.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 206 pounds, the television champion, Isaiah Iceman.
He was a part of a 4-way junior heavyweight championship match at the last AWF show NYW Glory Days. The last AWF show Glory Day 6, excuse me. He was defeated by Alex James. Did not become the last junior heavyweight champion. He is the current Call All-Stars Adrenaline champion, however. And he's looking to win his first championship here in NYW. No, immediate kick, Insiguri kick right to the face. Like I said, this should be a great contest. They've had 2 great matches in the past. Like I said, the match of vindication, oh my goodness, took place at the end of last year, if I remember correctly. And then their second match that happened just about a month ago at NYW Glory. But these issues have literally been going on since October of last year. Nearly, people have held titles for 8 months. These two men have been at each other's throats for almost 8 months, intertwining and coming back together. But the issue has never been completely settled between these two men. No, went for that. That was blocked. And there's an insecure kick by Isaiah Ice. Like I said, 2 falls, pinfalls, or submissions. Also could be, I guess, count out or disqualification as well. But either way, 2 falls in order to become the YouTube champion. For Ice to retain or for Connor Greene to win the YouTube title. And while I don't put it past Greene to try to maybe get a cheeky count out for his first fall, the title can't change hands on a count out or disqualification. So if the last fall is one of those 2, Ice would still retain the title. He certainly could do that for the first fall, though. As Connor Greene hits a side door suplex. But he was getting too cocky for it. It's now, look at these shots right to the leg. Repeated kicks by Ice. And now there's a kick. Now shot, look at these shots back and forth. Like I said, these two men know each other very well. They've interacted and battled many times over the last 8 months. No, that kick was blocked. That was blocked. That kick, oh, he ducked it, but he didn't duck the second one. Like I said, I don't expect these men to go at a slow pace because of the issues and the hatred between the two. They said the first match against each other was pretty personal. Second match, well, I'm sure they still had their issues. It was also about the Road to Glory tournament. This match is about the YouTube title. No, there's a dive there and a forearm shot. Like I said, the last match wasn't about the YouTube title, but this match is. As Greene lost in the semifinals of the Road to Glory tournament to Gabe Woods. And there's a forearm off the apron. Now, like I said, counts are valid in this matchup. The first fall could end in countout or disqualification. I said Isaiah Ice could win, could retain his title via countout or DQ, but Connor Greene cannot win the YouTube championship that way. And there's a big dive. Big tope over the top rope, and now, oh, he's looking for another one. Off the ropes, Hurricane Rana. Isaiah Ice, like I said, he's a high flyer. He'll do whatever it takes in order to win. And now, he's looking for something, but Greene fights back here. What a way to end this night. Big championship match. And oh, right under the post. Legal in this matchup. Threw it right into the post. That could knock anybody out. Now Greene just slams him right into that LED post. Just aggressive. Just an aggressive man is Greene. Now Connor Greene. Oh no, he went for something off the top. Ice got out the way. And a drop kick right to the back. Big drop kick right to the kidneys. And now it looks like Ice is going to try to bring this back in the ring here. He's going to try to bring it back in the ring. Up to the top rope here. He's going to go. Oh, he's going to look for a Dragon Rana. Big Dragon Rana to get the first fall in this championship matchup, only 2. He successfully defended the YouTube title in the first round of the Road to Glory tournament against Sean Wilder with that move. No, back and forth we go here. I believe that may have been the first pinfall attempt of the match. As Greene, look at these continued chops right to the chest. Went for the insecurity again, that was swatted. Now Greene, back and forth here, shot right to the leg. No, look at this, back right into a German suplex. That was impressive by Greene. An impressive move by Connor Greene. And now right into the corner here. More shots to the midsection. I mentioned for a long time Isaiah Ice had those ribs taped up because of damages done by Eric Busaka. Oh my goodness. Reverse suplex. Seems to be at 100% now. Now Greene went for the elbow off the top. That was scouted. Ice stopped that. Now off the ropes into a cutter. King of the cutters is Ice. He's been able to hit that move from very different positions. Got the cover to get the first fall here. But not enough. Mentioned his signature move, that is Frostbite. he hits that on you, that could be the end. As far as I know, no one's ever kicked out of that move. Greene got up again, blocked that kick. No, powerbomb. Powerbomb, hits it. We saw this at NYW Glory. Second powerbomb. He's gonna look for 3 straight powerbombs. No one ever just does 2 of them. And there's a third one, and he floats through. Cover. First fall coming here. No, only 2. Again, I did not expect these 2 men to go at a slow pace, and they're going all out here. They're going completely all out here. But Connor Greene's in complete control here. Now he's got the suplexes locked in here. He's got to hit those 3 super verticals. And the third one, I have a feeling it's going to be a fisherman suplex. And yes, it is. Signature move of Greene, but he's not going to go for a cover. He's going to continue the offense. There's the elbow. Big elbow. But he's in the corner here, so I think Greene is going to go. It's going to get him out the corner. That's going to waste a bit of time. Shoulders are down here, but again, only 2. I get that bit of time it took to get him out of the corner. Could have led Ice to kicking out there. Now he may be thinking, oh, maybe a submission or maybe even the Green Day. But Ice stopped that, shot to the midsection, and now he hits standing cutter. Big cutter there. We've seen him do that moves lately, and now he's going to the top rope. No. Double rotation moonsault. That's how he won his second round match against Eric Fusaka to get the first fall here, but no, again, only 2. I said we had a great night, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have a lot to still for you on our next NYW Live, as I mentioned. James Needham will be in action. Al Cabrera's gonna face Matthew Stone. There's a big moonsault off the top rope. Tommy Walker one-on-one with Jose Blanco. Oh, I don't know what you went for there, but that didn't work. We're also gonna have the world champion Troy Saint go one-on-one with Tyson Gore. Oh wait, Green Day's coming. Green Day to the back of there. That's how he won his quarterfinal matchup. But Isaiah Ice got out the way. That was impressive, and there's a drop kick right to the face. Isaiah Ice able to get out of the way of that Green Day attempt, and that could have been the end. Now up to the top rope. Oh, he's gonna look for it again. He's gonna look for that Dragon Rider. Oh, he caught him. Connor Greene caught him. Impressive. Oh wait. He's got the shots in. He got the shots. Oh, he rolls through. He rolls through here. Shoulders are down. And he got him. First fall. He did it. Just like that. Connor Greene got caught. We thought he caught Isaiah Ice, but Isaiah was able to roll through and get the pinfall. And oh, DDT. This could be over right now. 2 straight falls just like that. To retain the YouTube title. No. My goodness. What a sequence that was. Isaiah Ice went for the Dragon Rider. Connor Greene caught him, but Ice was able to get some punches in and roll through again to get the first fall. There was another kick right there. He also went for Green Day, but that attempt was stopped. Now more kicks. Now Greene is on the back foot. He's got to get 2 falls straight in order if he wants to become YouTube champion. Right on the ropes there. Isaiah Ice, though, a lot of damage has been done, and now it's Connor Greene that's in control here. He shots in a knee right to the side of the head. Isaiah Ice is hurt here. He's crawling, trying to get into the corner. Now Greene, like I said, he's confident. He drop kicks him right in the corner. But he's down a fall here. He's got to get 2 straight falls, pinfalls or submissions if he wants to become YouTube champion. Greene was able to capitalize there, and there's a standing Spanish fly by the YouTube champion. Cover to win this match and retain the title. Only 2. Competitive matchup. This has been a classic third matchup in this trilogy of matches. This is the 3rd match. Connor Greene maybe a little desperate here. Rolls through here. Roll up to try to win. No, only 2. Try to get his first fall and tie it up here. Like I said, 2 out of 3 falls. 2 pinfalls or submissions in order to win this matchup. Isaiah Ice already has 1 fall. Another roll through. Oh wait, Well, that was a 1 count. Isaiah Ice rolls through. He might have had the rope. The referee couldn't see it. But Connor Greene shifted away anyway, and again, only a 2 count. Again, Greene might be a little desperate just to get his first fall here to keep this match alive, keep this match going. On the ropes, that was stopped. Rolls through here. Isaiah Ice hits a neck breaker. Now, here we go. Icicle spear, but no. Greene got out the way. He hit the icicle spear. He was looking for the icicle spear, but that did not connect. And now Greene shot to the knee. Here it comes. Nirvana Destroyer. Immediately into the cover to get his first fall. Shoulders are down here. And no, again, Isaiah Ice kicks out. Isaiah Ice kicked out. That was an impressive showing there. No, he may be looking for Green Day. Oh no, Green Day, that didn't work. Dragon screw there. A dragon screw by the YouTube champion. Connor Greene is hurting here. Ice in the corner. Now here it comes. Cutter out the corner. That was impressive. Cutter out the corner because he can hit cutters on any position. Another cover to retain the YouTube championship here, but no, again, only 2. But that didn't work there. Greene all the way off the ropes here. Drop kick right to the face. Springboard drop kick. Now, what's he looking for? He's on the top rope here. And another elbow drop. Elbow out the corner. Ice is hurting. I don't know how much he can take here. And a second one. Now, Greene is going to the opposite corner. That's a little far away here. And now, wait, oh my goodness, what distance? Frog splash, and he changed in mid-air. That was ridiculous. 2, first fall, and again on, how in the world did Isaiah Ice kick out of that? So Greene is frustrated. He had 2 elbows and a frog splash, and still, Ice kicks out. And again, I think if this could top their last matchup, but that was stopped. There's a drop kick in the corner. Ice doesn't know what to do here, but he's got to figure it out if he wants to retain the YouTube title. And Greene needs to get those 2 falls if he wants to win it. If he wants to make it 3 straight victories over Isaiah Ice. Now in the corner, he's got him in the corner here. What's Greene looking for? Oh no, this could be bad. Superplex. Got him hit, but no. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Oh, wait. Ice gets out of it and off the turnbuckle. Face first off the turnbuckle. And oh, look out, frostbite. He hit it. Frostbite by Isaiah Ice into the cover. Is this the end? 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, it's over. Isaiah Ice retains the YouTube championship. He did it. 2 straight falls, no less. Isaiah Ice retains the YouTube title. 2 straight. What a victory. And it seems like, in my estimation, he just tied up this rivalry, this issue. But regardless, I don't think this is settled just yet. They've had 3 classic matches, and Isaiah Ice just redeemed himself by getting his first victory over Connor Greene and pinning him 2 straight times. And what a victory. What a match to end this night of NYW Live. We'll see you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Isaiah Ice with a huge victory. He is still the YouTube champion. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Take care.